Hi, My Reynas. How are you guys doing today? Geez, it's been forever, I know, and I finally got the courage to even do this video because I've been just kind of struggling on uploading a type of video like this about myself. I think it was really hard for me to even talk about it or just say it out loud, which is kind of crazy because for now I see it as a lesson and I don't really get emotional, but it is a very hard situation where I was in and it was really hard. So stay watching this video. Let me begin with telling you guys that yes, I moved to San Antonio. Yes, I moved on my own and without being even like prepared with anything. Like, I just went straight at it. It was like the most hardest thing I've ever done in my whole entire life, and I just feel like I needed something like that to teach me so many things about life and just in general about people and life. I moved to Texas. After a while, I had problems with my family. I was just having too many problems with them. I was not getting along with them at all. Yes, I have family in there, but it felt like I didn't have family at all. I got kicked out. And once I did that, I actually moved into the neighbor's house because they were actually really sweet, and they were just, they were my mom's friends, and they welcomed me into their home. After a while, I knew I wasn't going to stay there for long, and I needed to get a new place, so I did that, and when I did that, I brought myself into a relationship that I shouldn't have gotten into. I feel like I was so pressured, and felt like it was too fast. We did not last, and it was just a very toxic and very abusive relationship. And it just brought to the point where I needed to come back home for a while. I called my mom. She went to go get me from Chicago to San Antonio. I came here for maybe 2-3 months. I was here with my mom. After that, I knew I needed to go get my stuff. I was threatened, and it was just too much. And I have valuable stuff. Yes, I do, but it wasn't about that, and it was more like my name was under the lease, and everything was just handled under my name. So I agreed to just leave it out to that person and just me moving out. So I had my stuff in a storage room. I stored all my stuff there, and I went back to my aunt's house. I actually was in a hotel for a couple of days, and I was just kind of like overthinking it. I was like, I'm not gonna let that bring me down. So my stubborn self, I stayed there, and I went back to my family, which I shouldn't have done either, but here I go. And because it's family, and family's supposed to be there for you no matter what, but that's not the case in this life. More people that are not your blood are more there for you, and so I shouldn't have done that. And yes, again, I moved out. I practically got kicked out. I needed to move out, so I got an apartment. I got a roommate, and it was from there I was getting super homesick. I went to the trip, my California trip, and for my birthday, and basically I got kicked out on my birthday. I had all my stuff in my car, and I was just like bawling my eyes out in the car, and it was just the hardest. It hit me super hard. Life hit me really hard at that point. I was homesick, and I had already gotten my apartment, so I was like, well, there's no way I can go back. So I did that. I went back and just kind of lived my life. I was doing makeup at that point and I really loved it. And the one thing I remember, I was sleeping for a while in the floor and I had to get my mattress, my room all put together. And it was just so many life lessons, which is crazy for me to think about it still to this day. And it just, from there, it was going good. It was too good that just all of a sudden my car broke down. I did not have a car whatsoever. And basically the mechanic jacked me. Yeah, he let me borrow a car, which was kind of weird, but he jacked my money. He took like $1,500 from me and did not fix my car at all. On top of that, I had to pay the insurance, like some money, and I was just not happy at all. So I was just like on my own. I had all these bills. I had my car, and then I had a rental, and it was just so much. It was just a lot, and I had to handle that all to myself. I didn't even want to call my mom. I didn't want to like let anyone know like my situation. So I didn't have a car after that. Oh my goodness. The car I had got literally towed. At that point I was over it. I was done. I was like, this is a sign that I have to go back home. And I went back home. Before that, the car got towed and I asked the mechanic when he was gonna have my car, and I was just like arguing back and forth. I passed it on to my mom. Excuse me. She was arguing with him back and forth as well. And it was just crazy because she told me to get back up on my feet and come back here and do what I needed to do again. After that, I went back to Texas and we started arguing with the guy, the mechanic, and basically called the cops, got the cops involved. And yeah, but I have my car back. I had to pay another freaking $1,000, which I'm not happy about. And it's fixed now, but it was just too much. Like, it was just a lot. It was just a lot to handle. Life in general was just too much to handle. And I felt like, I'm just telling you guys like the details like really, really fast. But there was just like so much in between those issues. It was just like emotionally and mentally draining. But I am back on my feet. I'm back with my family. I'm back with my mom, which I'm the closest to. And I'm just happy to be doing what I'm passionate about. And I'm just happy I get to be back and kind of, I don't know what the future holds for me, I guess. I'm just living it day by day, taking it slow. But yeah, I would always get emotional and it was just too much to even talk about. But now it's like I'm calm and I am actually really happy I went through those things, or else I wouldn't have the knowledge I have now. And honestly, I feel like I can do anything. Like, I can do anything on my own. I could literally go freaking live tomorrow in LA and handle it, because honestly what I went through was just too much. And I know people go through things way worse than what I did, and it's hard, it's crazy, and I give you props to that, to people who go through so many things in life. And yeah, it was just a lot. But I'm back to making videos, and I'm also happy because I am moving. Right now I'm living with my mom, but I want all of us to move somewhere better, and and just keep doing what I do. I felt like I needed to do this video, and I hope you guys watched it till the end because I felt like I was talking too much. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video, which is hopefully very, very soon. I love you guys, and stay tuned. Keep the notifications on, hit the like button, and subscribe. Bro, I just realized this freaking eyelash is like down here. If it bothers you throughout the video, I'm so sorry. Bye.